Sure can. Good evening, board members. This evening, Bruton High School will be presenting information regarding engaging educational experiences through STEM. Bruton High School students have engaged in real-world, hands-on learning experiences through STEM and educational technology throughout the school year. Students showcase their customized learning projects using tools like 3D printers and laser cutters, demonstrate their content knowledge through video recording and editing, and highlight how they engaged with the K-12 Panther community at the Bruton Zone STEM night. These powerful learning opportunities are just a few examples of how Bruton students are becoming future-ready graduates. I would like to invite Mr. Aaron McQuillan, Bruton High School principal, Ms. Denise Fisher, along with some students to come up to the podium to present to the board.
Good evening, Madam Chair, Mr. Schaefer, members of the board, Dr. Shandor. On behalf of the staff and students of Bruton High School, I appreciate the opportunity to highlight the extraordinary work my instructional innovation coach and staff at Bruton High School has contributed, and specifically how she has supported students and teachers with real-world, hands-on learning experiences while supporting the standards of learning. I'd like to introduce Denise Fisher, Bruton High School's instructional innovation coach.
Good evening. Bruton High School students have been provided with numerous opportunities to express their creativity, become problem solvers, and utilize voice and choice through STEM and educational technology that promotes future-ready graduates. Tonight we will showcase the Learning Commons Makerspace, student engagement in the classroom, and family engagement. I would like to now introduce Caleb Couture, a BHS senior.
This year, during our academic enrichment period, students signed up for 30-minute sessions in the Learning Commons Makerspace to learn how to use and create with our 3D printer, Cry-Cut, and sublimation printer. Also, we were able to collaborate with a BHS parent, Mr. Goins, and his son Eric, a student at BHS who graciously allowed our students access to an X-Tool laser cutter. These machines and their software provide students with job play skills that taught them mistakes are part of the process. Trial and error helped them create products such as custom t-shirts, coasters, keychains, and personalized tumblers. Collaborations with the IIC and our volunteers made every session productive and worthwhile. One of the results of the 3D printer that I made myself, I would like to introduce Ms. Nelson, a BHS teacher, and Christoph Schweitzer, a BHS 9th grader. They will discuss student engagement in the classroom.
Good evening. In English classes, students were asked to use the English standards to research, choose a topic, and use evidence from nonfiction sources to form an opinion. They created an argument either for or against the topic. These topics became passion project podcasts, and some examples were the effect of homelessness on teens' futures and how music programs increase student engagement. In other English classes, students produced and edited videos using green screen technology. These videos showed mastery of topics researched in class, illustrating distinct types of bias in the media. In film studies, students scripted, recorded, and edited a monthly news program, Panther News. The program consists of local, school, and world news and various segments such as short films, student interviews, and comedy specials. Students learned the basics of researching, scripting, filming, and editing.
Hello, and welcome to Panther News. I am your host, Jordan Penny. We have a lot of good stuff today, including new world news, exciting mysteries, and exclusive interviews. And stick around to the end to figure out how you can be a part of Panther News next year, too. But first, sports with Brady and Leon.
Hello, I'm Leon, the captain of the men's tennis team, and this is...
Graphic design arts classes created original designs and made t-shirts.
In biology, students utilize various materials to make mitosis come alive. They recreated the process of mitosis, where a cell divides into two identical daughter cells, using a stop-motion app to create a short video of the process.
World History 2 classes created a Canva presentation, Urban Games, to simulate the challenges presented during the Industrial Revolution, the demographic transition, and the process of urbanization in cities and towns. This activity was originally designed to be completed on paper, but with the collaboration of Mrs. Fisher, we redesigned it using 21st century skills. By using an electronic presentation, students were able to review the evolution of their imagined town and determine what they could have done differently if they had known the outcome. The video clip is the result of growth based on current needs of the town, and picture represents the knowledge of knowing the outcome. Two vastly different results. These are just some examples of how BHS students show their mastery of the content while using creativity, collaboration, and critical thinking skills to complete objectives.
Instructional innovation coaches from the 4 Bruton Zone schools, Will Bennett, myself, and Michelle Moses, created, planned, and coordinated and implemented the Bruton Zone Art and STEM Family Engagement Night on April 18th. Several community partners, teachers, and high school student volunteers joined us to provide hands-on make-take activities for K-12 students. Approximately 300 students and families from Magruder and Waller Mill Elementary Schools, Queens Lake Middle School, and Bruton High School attended. We would like to thank Mr. Schaefer as well, Bruton Zone School Board member, for attending. Some of the highlights included William and Mary's Minority Association of Pre-Medicalist Students. They conducted several experiments with our students. Bruton High School's Chemistry Honor Society. They did several activities as well, from dazzling detergent, writing hidden messages, to kinetic sand. Sodexo did a tomato activity with their students, and Williamsburg Farm Camp and local beekeeper brought a beehive out to show the importance of honeybees and keeping them alive. We had Waller Mill's music teacher, Mrs. Lensemeyer, and art teacher, Mrs. Kobe, who ran the Mystery Music Makey stations. It's creating a circuit with a makey and a graphite pencil to make a piece of paper, basically play a piano. Students played the piano and they guessed the mystery songs. High school students volunteered at various hands-on and make-and-take stations, pixel art with perler beads, Lego sculptures, drawing with robots, and they supported the entire event. Fun was had by all.
Thank you for allowing us to share the engaging experiences happening at Bruton High School and the impact our instructional innovation coach and faculty have had on students' learning and engagement. Do you have any questions?
Board members, do you have any questions or comments?
Well, I was just going to make a comment. It was an awesome night. I went up and I couldn't believe how many people were there. I compared it to last year, and it just blew it away. And they had so many neat things going on. I mean, from chemistry to bees to Sodexo to everything. I mean, it was a great night. It really was. Thank you.
Just would like to make a comment. Just to see you guys involved in doing this, it's so amazing to see that. I was at the Career Technical Education Committee in your school probably about a month ago, and we had the trophy that you guys printed for that. Yeah. Yes, that was like very interesting. It was intricate, and it's like, no, it's complicated, and it was told to me it was designed and built in there in the school. So I just want to say, keep up great work to your teachers, and your staff. Just kudos to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Mr. Richardson?
Yeah, just a question for the students. What did you like best about this whole program? I mean, you have the 3D printer, the video thing where you can be on TV. I mean, what did you like the best?
I participated in the biology, the mitosis demonstration. It really helped just visualizing the process. I mean, seeing a PowerPoint presentation is really just not as enriching as actually getting to draw it out and seeing your animation. It also helped with teamwork. It was done with teams, and just a really fun experience. So keeping engaged and active in the classroom was very helpful.
Good deal. Thank you. Great job.
Goodwin?
I was involved in both the Makerspace as well as Panther News for film studies, both of which were great opportunities to get creative in ways you don't often while in school, especially with Panther News, the necessary team components, as Christoph previously mentioned. They're very interesting ways to get involved and get creative that you don't really see as often in the school environment, which has been really nice to be involved in.
Good deal.
I just want to ask a question about do you do a daily sports podcast? Is that part of the Panther News, or is that just a?
They have done some of that. Sorry, I need to talk over here. We haven't done podcasting in the usual event, like a lot of schools have done it. They've done it a lot more in conjunction with school projects and different things. They have brought some of it in with the Panther News, but usually they're doing more of the green screen technology so that they can drop in backdrops and different things for them when they're doing the news.
I thought it was awesome. Good job.
And I guess I have questions for the students themselves. What do you see taking any of these individual things or groups of things into the future with you, like for next year for school or into your future? Did this spur something that you want to really pursue?
For me, it just kind of helped me see just how much like hands-on demonstrations can help. Specifically, the mitosis, what's it called? Slideshow. It showed me when I really, instead of just writing on a notes page, when you bring, especially science and math can often be just done on a page. When you really bring that to life, it really spurs interest. And so, yeah, I'm going to carry that forward.
Thank you.
And then as I believe, brought up at one point, the idea that mistakes are part of the process is definitely something I want to take forth with myself. In the one or two things I did design for the 3D printer, I think I ran for one of them 3 or 4 failed test prints before I actually got one that worked. And that idea that you just have to keep pushing forward and trying again is, I think, really valuable.
Yeah,